What's up, guys? It's Carson here on Toxic Gaming. I'm gonna give you guys a new series here on the channel. It's gonna be called Toxic Topics, as you guys can see now by the little title screen and all that. And it's gonna be a wide variety of topics that I'm gonna give my insight and my opinions about. And if you don't agree with them, that's perfectly fine. Comment down below on why you don't. If you do agree with them, give this video a like or a comment down below why you agree with them and what you think about the topic yourself. I'm more than welcome to any options or questions or anything you guys have for new topics, anything you want to talk about for this topic on this video. All I ask is that you guys are respectful to each other and present your ideas in a respectful way, and let's get on with today's topic. What's up, guys? It's Carson here, back on Toxic Gaming, as you know already. And today's topic is going to be about gender neutrality, or more commonly known as gender equality, and anything dealing with sexuality as kind of us as a culture or anything. To start off the to start off the video, I'm just going to tell you right now, if you don't know already, I'm straight. If you can't figure that out really from what I've said in my other videos or what I've, anything, I don't know what to tell you besides just the fact that I am straight. Now, I do have other friends who are gay, friends who are lesbian, friends who are anything that's really not straight, or whatever you want to consider not straight. I have friends who are like that. But, to me, they're nothing different than just my friends. I don't give a shit. I really don't care that they are, that they aren't straight, or if they think of, or if they're talking about, I don't know how to say this, if they're talking about, if one of my gay friends is talking about, being gay and dude he's interested in, cool, that's whatever. But to me, it just doesn't really matter. The biggest thing I think of is it's not my life, so why the hell do I worry about it? Why am I even worried? Why should I dictate what they're doing? There's no reason in my head. And it's a really simple thought to have, and I'm glad that I feel that way, because it's allowed me to just know a lot more people and be able to be friends with a lot of different people and learn from a lot of different people. In fact, that's the best way I can have it. Oh, sorry that I burped. As I think of for a society state of mind, the worst thing that I see is we're still pretty bad at it. There are a lot of quote unquote homophobic people out there. And still a lot of people who are oh my god, they're gay, I don't like them, I don't understand why, and I just don't like them because I don't understand. And really what I say to that is, who gives a shit whether you understand it or not? It's their life, it's not yours. Let them live. But as I can see for the society though, we are getting better, at least better than we were, say, 5-10 years ago. We're I'd say 10 to 50 to 100 times better than we were then. And the one thing I know I can remember, and I don't know the details of it, but I remember Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the whole military thing, and what I kind of understand it to be, and whether I believe it was Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed or something. I think that's what it was. I'm not for certain, but what I understand it to be is you could finally be in the military and be gay. That was a huge step, and it is a huge step. And I'm glad that we've come to that part of it, that we can be in the military and be gay. That's awesome to me. And even though I don't know the details about it, it's still a step in the right direction in my opinion. And by the way, this is all my opinion and my experiences and how I feel about the subject, so keep that in mind. But sexual equality being different about other people being different than yourself, across really most of society, it's still frowned upon. It's something that nobody talks about, or they talk about only in their close, tight friends. But there's other people who are starting to accept it, that there's nothing that they're going to do to change it, and we're kind of moving in the right direction as I see it. Well, I learned about different sexualities at I would say a young age, or at least an age that I was able to understand that they were different, even if I didn't know why. I remember when my parents and I want to say it was 2009 or something, so hell, almost 5-6 years ago, we went to Toronto for a big convention my dad was a part of, and literally the street next to our hotel was a gay pride parade going on during one day or 2 days, I think maybe, during that weekend we were there. And what I found ironic about it is, or maybe just coincidental or whatever, but that weekend was 4th of July weekend. So in America, we're celebrating, freedom and all of that. Well, in Canada, they're celebrating freedom as well, but a different kind of freedom. And to me, that's awesome. Like, even though, yeah, they're not celebrating our type of freedom, they're celebrating a way that they themselves can be free and be who they are. Like, that's just what it is. They can celebrate who they are and what, like, just, I don't know how to say it, anything besides that. I'm trying to think of more words to say about it, but there's really not many more in my opinion. Now, as I think about it, as I kind of end off here, get close to the end, this video and my ideas and opinions about sexuality and gender equality and neutrality, they're very close to how I feel about racism. Like, I can't, I can't mentally degrade somebody for being a different race than any more than I can mentally degrade somebody about being being attracted to a different gender than I am. Like, there's no reason that I should do either one of those two things, and in my head that just makes sense, not to try to change people in that perspective. So I guess, like, if you don't obviously agree with my racism rant, you probably won't agree with this one either, but I want to hear of what you guys' opinions are down in that comment section. I want to see what you guys are thinking and what your guys' opinion is about this. And to maybe any viewers who watch this video who maybe are confused about who you are, maybe don't know for sure, maybe if, like, you don't know if your parents will accept you or your friends or anything for not being straight, the thing I can tell you is you have really, like, you have one life, you have to live it, and you live your life. You can't live, like, through somebody else your whole life. You can't live, like, for somebody else. You can't just do things because it makes other people happy and it doesn't make you happy. Like, you'll end up being on your deathbed and realize, yeah, I was living, but I did not live. Like, it's a whole different thing. And so to shorten it out, it's like, live your life the way you want and fuck everybody else. Literally, fuck them. Find people who accept you for who you are, and you can accept them for who they are, and you'll be happy the rest of your life. I can guarantee that. And I'm finding that out right now. So, like, it's really easy to say and kind of harder to do, but you have to understand that there's no other way to really go about it if you're in this type of situation. I understand maybe you may have to take a little more time to absorb it and figure it out, and that's fine. Do it whenever you feel you need to, but you have to come to that conclusion that you have to live your life the way you want to and make yourself happy first. Okay, done with the little advice part and going back to the topic exactly. My overall thing about it is, it's their life, not mine. I'm not going to try to dictate their lives, as there's no reason for me to. Like, it's not going to benefit me. It'll just make them more miserable. I'll be losing friends about it. It'll make me probably feel worse, actually, because that means somebody cry because of how they feel inside, and that's horrible to me. And I hope that someday in society as a whole we figure that out. Like, that would make my day if we figure that out as a society as a whole. So yeah, I guess that's kind of it. Go ahead and if you like the video, go ahead and like down below. It helps support me, makes me feel good, and makes me know that there are people out there who think like I do. If you have a comment down below of either you agree with my opinion or you don't agree with my opinion and you have your own, by all means comment down below. I want to hear and see what you guys think. Really, I want to hear the masses. I want to hear what you guys think about this subject. If you want to know about the other toxic topic video, it is on my channel, and there is a playlist that this will be now a part of that you guys can look at and leave your comments on that video as well if you have any. And I guess that's really it, because yeah, kind of got it all out there, I think. But I'm gonna leave you guys with the rest of this battle that's going up. I'm pretty sure it's not over yet. I think it's got like 2 or 3 turns. I'm not really watching it right now, but as always, I'm Carson and on Toxic Gaming, and as always, stay toxic. See you guys.